Smarter ways to go about donations. From all over the world, thousands of well-meaning people volunteer needy projects. And they believe that not just their time and energy, but also their money is going as direct donations to these projects. To know the reality behind how the money is used, watch our other video titled, "Where Does My Money Go?" In this video, however, we are addressing the issue of making donations, how they can be misused, and what to do about it when you volunteer abroad. First, you need to realize that money is like energy. It can be used to make things happen. It can be used to make good things happen or not so good things happen. The same goes for money that you donate. I will get to the good ways to donating as a volunteer traveler in just a moment, but before that, let's look at ways that donations can be misused. Most often, people would pay a donation to the volunteer provider, thinking that this money will be used in the projects that they are going to. While in fact, most of the time, no money charged by volunteering organization is seen by any project. The volunteer is satisfied with having given the money, and the volunteering organization is more than happy to receive and use it as they please. The solution to this is to not donate money through your volunteering organization. The second and seemingly better form of donating the money is to give it directly to the project authority. For example, you volunteer at a school and see that it needs new desks, and so you give a bunch of money to the school principal or project coordinator. You even get a receipt from them as their proof of their honesty. But again, you don't know what happens to this money. It's more likely than not that the organization uses the money to pay salaries to their staff. Or even worse, that the principal swindles the money and buys himself a nice car or builds a nice house with the donations collected from volunteers over a period of time. The final way could be to give money directly to the people who benefit in the project, such as children in a school. This is also not a good idea because you have no control over how the money is used or even if the money will remain with the people that you give it to. So what is the best way to make the donations as an international volunteer? First of all, you need to know that donations should not be necessary. It's already pretty great of you that you're spending your time, money, and energy on helping some needy communities or helping conserve the environment or a species. Resist any attempts by anyone to make you feel guilty and therefore force you to donate. A few, very few number of people may try that with you. So be careful. Next, if you have the extra cash and do want to donate, then follow these strategies. Collect stuff that people can use and bring it with you to donate. If you have money, then avoid buying stuff in your home country, but instead buy very normal, everyday quality locally and then bring it to the project. Why? Because if it's too fancy and out of reach of the local people, then chances are that project authorities will take that stuff away from the beneficiaries for their own use. So for example, if you need to buy books for school kids, then don't go out and buy the fanciest books from Disney, because the kids you give those books to may not see any of them around after a few days. Get the idea? One great way to maintain accountability is to leave a chart of the materials you have donated along with your email and Facebook contact so future volunteers can keep track of it for you. So, here was a short video on why donations are not necessary if you are traveling as a volunteer, and some simple and effective strategies to make sure your donations get used well.